I actually discovered this band before they changed their name. They were Kingfisher previously. And back in 2022, I listened to their album, Grip Your Fist, I'm Heaven Bound. And I felt like that was, of all the albums I listened to from that year, was one of like the underrated ones. Really, really enjoyed that one. And so I was looking forward to this one from when I first kind of heard that they were going to be releasing another album. That excitement was then amplified by the fact that they were going to be opening for Geese, a band that I've been really, really enjoying, at the concert that I was going to see Geese. So I was like, oh man, I'm going to get to see these guys live as well. So more on that later, but I'm glad to say that their sophomore effort here is excellent. It's a lot of what I liked about their first one. They have it's not a small band. I don't know if they have 7 or 8 band members, and so they've got a horn section, and they've got violin, and so there's a lot of room for, they got saxophone. There's these lush soundscapes that they create, and a lot of these tracks are pushing 7-8 minutes. With very kind of subdued vocals, and it really builds, but there's some high highs in these tracks with some big payoffs for this, for the builds out of these more subdued sections that really feels like it earns the length of some of these songs. And really you get that payoff of the whole build. It was very cool to see them live. They're excellent live, and just these big builds, to be in the room with it and just sit in these and to those climaxes is just really, really nice. So enjoying this one. I do find it's an album and a band that the songs can blur together for me a little bit. Like, I've listened to this album several times and I still will mix up which songs are which, or they're sitting in a similar sonic space for a lot of it. But it's really good, and I've found with albums like this in the past, it really just takes time of listening more and more for the songs to kind of individualize more in my brain. But really, really happy with this, and it was super fun to get to see them live.